Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to connect to Ruckus Unleashed AP. Um, I get this question a lot, right? So people have a brand new Ruckus AP and they're trying to figure out how to connect to it to start the configuration wizard, or they've moved into a house or a building that has a unleashed network and they want to factory reset it and start the setup process. So really, there's 5 different methods to connect. Some are easier than others. So if your network is not broadcasting a configure me SSID, then you need to factory reset those APs to start over again, right? Assuming you don't know the password and can't get in there and reconfigure it yourself. But assuming it's in factory reset and it's ready to be set up, there's really 5 methods to do that. So the first one, you can find the IP address of the access point from the LAN and plug your client into the LAN and configure it that way. You can connect to the configure me SSID and hit the IP address of the AP that way. You can connect to the configure me SSID and then go to unleash.ruckuswireless.com and configure it that way. You can use the Unleash mobile app from your phone after you've connected to configure me. Or lastly, if you, again, just like the first one, if you know the IP address from the LAN side, you can use SSH and SSH into the AP and configure it that way. So those are the 5, and so we're going to touch on each one of those. So first, let's say you have your AP plugged into the LAN, plugged into a switch or your house router, um, and you have either an existing wireless network with your client on it, or you want to plug your laptop or your PC into that switch. You can configure it that way from the LAN side, and so basically you connect your AP to the LAN. Assuming you have a PoE switch or a PoE injector that's going to power that up, then connect your laptop on the LAN side, right? So on the same subnet, same VLAN, if you use VLANs. And then if there's a DHCP server present, which usually there is, right? If you have a home gateway router, then it's usually acts as a DHCP server, so it's going to assign an IP address automatically to the AP. And so you could either look in your DHCP server to see what IP has been given to that AP, or you could use something like LANscan, which there's an example down here on my Mac. So I've used an app called LANscan, and it has scanned the subnet and told me that there is a Ruckus access point on 192.168.1.45, for example. Or if there's no DHCP server present on the LAN, then the AP is going to assign itself 192.168.0.1. So you can give your laptop, 192.168.0.2, for example. The subnet is a /24, but it doesn't really matter because you're on the same subnet. And then connect to it with your browser, like 192.168.0.1, or in my case, since the DHCP gave it 192.168.1.45, I would open my browser, https://192.168.1.45, and then it's going to drop me into the setup wizard, right? So once you connect to it in your browser, there's an example, right? I get that setup wizard because it's in factory default mode. And then you can walk through either the quick install, which is really simple. You basically just set the SSID name and the passphrase, and then the administrator username and password, and that's about all you need from there. Or you can go through a custom install if you wanted to make it a gateway or set some other parameters. But basically, that's the setup wizard you're going to get in most of the cases, except for the mobile app. So next is the AP in factory default is going to advertise a configure me SSID. So you can see that on the right hand side there, it's configure.me, and then the last half of the MAC address of that AP. And so essentially what you're going to do is after you've plugged your AP into the LAN, then you connect your laptop or your whatever client you're using to that configure me SSID, right? And so this is really important. If you see a lock symbol beside that configure me SSID, that AP is not running unleashed firmware. That is running standalone firmware, right? So, so if you get that lock symbol, then you can't use this method to configure it. But assuming you don't have the lock symbol and it is running unleashed, right? You can connect to that configure me SSID. It doesn't have a password, right? It's open network. Then the AP is actually going to act as a DHCP server and give your client an address. So for example, it's given me 10.154.231.130 as an IP address, right? And then the default gateway or the router address it assigns you is the AP's address, right? So all you have to do then is find the default gateway that it's assigned you, and then again with your browser, just like we did in the last step, go to that address. So 10.154.231.125 in this case, with Firefox or Safari. Those two work better than Chrome. Just a note. Chrome may or may not work for you, but for sure, if Chrome doesn't work, then try Firefox or Safari. Next one is, again, from that configure me SSID, right? So you've plugged the AP in, you've let it boot up, you connect your laptop to that configure me SSID, just like we did in the last step. The AP is going to assign you an IP address, just like last time, but instead of actually having to find the IP address of the AP itself by looking at the router or the default gateway, you can just open your browser and hit https://unleash.ruckuswireless.com, and it's going to pull up that wizard, right? So it's going to do a redirect to its own address and pull up that wizard for you automatically. Again, as I said in the last step, Firefox, Safari work better than Chrome here, but feel free to try Chrome at least. Next is that you can use the mobile app, and so again, you're gonna connect to that configure me SSID, and then you're gonna download the Ruckus Unleashed mobile app, and once you're connected, then the mobile app should give you and walk you through a workflow to get that configured. So what that's going to look like in the mobile app here, again, the first step, step one, it connects to that network. It asks you if you want to do a typical install or a gateway install or manage an existing network. So if the network's already configured, then you can use the mobile app to configure here. But if it's not, then you can do, walk through the typical install, for example, and then and then it'll walk you through the wizard. You could choose quick install, advanced install. So really simple wizard, walk through that. The AP will reboot and it'll be ready to go for you. And then you can come back with this mobile app and do it that way as well. And then the last one, which I'm not really going to cover, but the last one was to SSH. So again, just like in the very first step, or even the second step, for example, if you've connected via the LAN and you know the IP address of the AP, or you've connected via the configure me and you know the IP address of it, you can use an SSH tool and SSH into the access point and walk through the configuration wizard that way if you want to configure it from command line. But any of the other options are far easier to do with the GUI. So I'm not going to cover SSH in detail, but it is possible should you want to. All right, so that's it. Just thought I'd walk through those different ways of configuring. And again, if you need to factory reset an AP, there's a reset button on the bottom of the AP. You're going to power that AP on and then hold that reset button for 8 seconds. And you'll see that the LEDs start to flash. And so then just release that. It'll reboot and be in factory reset. Now remember, if you have multiple APs that are running unleashed, if you just factory reset one, when it comes back up, the other ones are going to try to reconfigure that one. So you'll have this never-ending battle. So basically, you're going to have to unplug all of your unleashed APs except for that one you're factory resetting, and configure that one and kind of go down that way. So otherwise, they're all just going to try to automatically reconfigure each other as they come back up. So don't get stuck in that loop. But anyway, that's it for today. I hope you learned something, and take care. Thanks.